I think I sound good today. Yeah, not bad. A little congested. I can hear it. Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad. Let's see. Let's get this going. Hi. There are people in my chat. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, everyone. How are you? Good morning, Blistering. Good morning, Oladio. Good morning, Lynn. Good morning, Chris. Good morning, Dennis. Good morning, Raider Rich. Hi, everyone. How are you? Happy Monday. How is everyone? We've got a lot of stuff to talk about this morning. As long as my voice holds out. Good morning, Mona. Happy Monday to you. Oh, really? I can't with you. I can't with you. I don't have to do that because I found an alternative source. I'll talk about that stuff too. I will. Melissa's freedom? Wow. Hi, sweetie. How are you? I haven't seen you in a long time. I hope you're okay. Wow. Neat. Yeah, everybody welcome in Melissa's freedom. She's from Australia. I haven't seen her in a long time. I'm laughing. I'm laughing at a text. Yeah, I went live and here we go. It's time to wake up and it's Monday and it's time to talk to people. So anyway, howdy folks. How are you? Happy Monday to you. Um, I'm sure you're all wondering, not with bated breath, but sure you're all wondering how much content I consumed over the weekend. I'll let you know what I watched and what I think. So yeah. Morning everybody. Good morning. Yeah, thank you, Chris. I'm going okay over here. Good. Hope you're well yourself. I am. I am. It's really nice to see you. Good morning, Wendy. Happy Monday to you, honey. That's funny. Oh, that's funny. Uh, y'all know Jaws 1975 is back at the theaters. Since it's been 50 years and the Jaws merch there is selling, but Jaws merch in general is selling like hotcakes. No, I didn't know that. Jaws is in the theaters? I want to go. I want to see it. I'd love to go see the original in a theater with ever so beta. Mm. Yeah, well, you guys know I consume a lot of content all the time. I do. I watched a lot of stuff over the weekend. I'll tell you what I watched and what I thought. Monday morning there, Monday night here. I know, honey. I know it's a 5:44 in the morning here in Arizona. So good morning, everybody. Happy Monday to you. I saw in Newsweek that they are advising that people in California, Nevada, Arizona don't drink coffee because it's going to be too hot. It was 110 yesterday here. 110. And I saw my ex-husband consume coffee. So they even went out to eat yesterday for Father's Day, the two of them, because Rachel has her own very own first job now. She wanted to take her dad out for dinner. So she took him to Olive Garden last night and they went out to eat. So yeah, they had a good Father's Day. We all did. I sat here and just consumed all kinds of content. 10:44 p.m. here, Queensland. Got you. Okay, got you. I'm smarter about things than I was a month ago. Well, that's a good thing. Hi, Matt Fury. How are you? Ever watch Schindler's List? Yes, sir. Yes, I did. I sure did. I have watched that. I watched it once. Can't quite bring myself to watch it again, but I have watched it. Yeah. Hi, Rom. Checking in. All my babies are fed and clean. I have a baby raccoon rescued off the interstate. Aw. He's on a bottle. I have a mummy possum with 6 kids and the cats and chickens. Oh my goodness. You've got a lot going on this morning already. Wow. Wow. I need good food. Find a woman that cooks. Well, not just cooks, but cooks well. So sweet, a little cactus. Yeah, she decided to take her dad out for dinner. I thought that was really nice of her. They went out, the two of them went to Olive Garden. I can't find much of anything else to eat at Olive Garden. I can't eat pasta anymore. So, good morning. What's next? Happy Monday to you. That's right on there, Miss Minnie. Sounds good. I only just saw Jaws at the drive-in during summertime in the 80s and 90s. My folks said Jaws. When it came out, nobody wanted to go to the beach anymore because of the movie. Yes, that's very true. It's very, very true. Oh, you do cook? Oh, okay, Matt Fury. Okay, I got it. Because if these protests have taught me anything, it's that I don't do a darn bit of good. Well, okay. So Friday, let's see. Friday, I went in and out um, watching all the protests. That's what I watched Friday evening. Um, yeah, after the peach pie. The peach pie came out amazing. For those of you that are members, the peach pie has one of the best flavor. The crumble that I did, that you put together kind of with the butter, the sugar, and then you sprinkle it over. And the difference in temperatures with making that pie, it really came out good. The picture I took of the pie is a members only post. So not everybody can see how it came out. And I can't undo it. I have discovered that when I make something a community post members only, I can't undo it. I have to redo the whole post. So, yeah, I can't eat at the Olive Garden for the same reason. And I don't like gluten free pasta or chickpea or rice pasta. Really, we got some. Oh, I forgot about that. We recently purchased a box of that type of pasta, chickpea or rice. I forgot what it is made out of. I'll have to go look at it. I'm getting ready to try it. I'm going to boil up some water, throw some of that pasta in there, and see if it tastes good. I've never tried it before, Rome, but I can't consume pasta anymore. So, unfortunately for me, yeah, Olive Garden's just out. I can eat at Red Lobster every day I want. I found a few really good channels from it all. I did too, Chris. I want to share one with you guys that I found. And YouTube, I didn't find it. YouTube recommended it to me. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna. Because I have been consuming the protests, not as much um, as I was when they initially started, because I realized they were bugging me. But I have been keeping track of the protests and what's going on. I also watched the protest, the No Kings protest. I watched several of them, and Portland Andy really popped off early with handling the protests on Saturday mornings. So I was able to watch them for a very long amount of time. Here we go. This is a new channel to me. He lives in the LA area. Obviously, he grew up there. He rides an e bike around the city, and he charges his phone with his bike. He is not biased. He does not talk about one side of politics or the other. He doesn't. He's not for or against. He's grown up in LA. You can tell. He goes all over the streets on his e-bike. He doesn't need extra battery packs and all that stuff because he charges his phone with his bike. It's really, really neat. And his commentary is good. It's really good. And then I'll tell you what else I watched. Hang on. I found some good channels. Excuse me. I found some good channels over the weekend too, Chris. Ones that I didn't even know about. I'll have the minty cactus buffet, meatloaf cups, peach pie, some zucchini bread on the side, and a couple of those sneaky bars y'all make for the bro. Thank you, Chris. I like that. The texture was very wrong for me. It must not be good because the wildlife didn't eat it either. Okay, okay. I stayed clear of all areas holding the protests. Didn't watch the parade either. I binge watched Amazing Race. Really? Okay. I heard the Phoenix one got rowdy. It did. It did. He's crazy. I know he's crazy. He cuts them corners like like nobody's business. He is really amazing. Yeah. Hi, Dixie. Happy Monday to you, honey. We had a protest in my valley in Southern California, but it was peaceful. And there's no violence and no riots, and it was all different sides. That's how it should be. No violence or riots. I 110% agree with you, Raider Rich. I really don't care for the fact that the protests, the peaceful protests, seem to devolve into riots. I just don't find that necessary. And I'm going to tell all of you wait, hang on. I'm going to do it this way. Hang on. I'm going to do it. Okay. You've got a poll to answer. Answer the poll, please. I subbed and dinged John Hicks. Nice. We had a protest out here. I don't think I told you guys that. In Green Valley, we had a protest out here. Good morning, Captain Starlink. Happy Monday to you. Can I share a couple of mine? Yes, of course. Good morning, Tony. I'm off to work soon. Yay! Mr. Trump has landed in my backyard. It's so cool to know he's in my neighborhood. I am so happy to hear that you are going back to work soon. I bet you that's one of the best feelings in the world. Yes, Chris, share your links that you found. Go for it. I didn't, Dixie. Yeah, we had one out here. The one near me was very peaceful, but full of old people. We had one. I found out about it. It was about a mile or so away. It was already about 100 degrees when they had the protest out here. It only lasted about an hour. I didn't even bother to go. I was surprised. Now we had thousands. We had thousands of people in Tucson and a bunch more up in Phoenix, but Phoenix is much more peaceful. So much bigger. Wow, I can't speak this morning. Much bigger than we are down here. Mostly peaceful protests as cars and buildings burned in the background. I heard. Now what did I hear about the No Kings protest? I heard about the shooting in Salt Lake City, Utah. I did hear about that. I think I heard that someone drove through a crowd, but that could be wrong. Let me double check myself before I'm, accused of false information again or something. I don't know. Driving through a crowd. Did that happen over the weekend? Hang on. Let me just fact check myself because, police say driver intentionally 21 hours ago. Oh, yeah, there was. Yep, there was. Okay, I'm right. Through LA, man accused of driving through a day ago. Okay, yep. No, I don't want videos. I want the news about it. Man accused of driving through a crowd of protesters in Culpeper. That's Washington. That Culpeper. That's Virginia. That's not. Driver arrested at No Kings rally 2 days ago. Police said 21-year-old intentionally accelerated his SUV. Okay. And to disperse it. Yep, I did hear that right. Okay. All right. I thought so. LA was nuts. LA was absolutely nuts. Oh, I like that poll thing. I just got that option. I just recently was given the poll option with last week. So what's everybody saying? Y'all are wrong. I voted no. I saw it later. Y'all are wrong. You're wrong. My artists are in town today. We are having lunch with the owners of the wall. Nice. Wrong. I'll have a few minutes before I have to leave. So I'll say now, have a great day, everyone. Blessing. That's just awesome news, Tony. Oh, it happened in the middle. I was watching the live stream showing the fighting between Israel and Iran. Oh, yeah, that popped off. Oh, my, 100 degrees. Yesterday it was 110, Dixie. 110, my dear. It's going to just keep going. We had Minnie in my state. Yeah. Me too, Minnie. I can't wait to see the guys after so long. That's right on. Very good. We had a Jesus is King flag wave. 6 women was so cool. Hey, right on. Hi, Jesus Mix. How are you? This guy was. Hang on. This guy was spit on and assaulted mildly and has other great content than the protests. He goes to Auschwitz. Whoa. Jesus is my only king. Mine too. Mine too, Wendy. All day long, ever since I was little. Everyday Treasures channel. Thank you, Chris. Also, wow, Lima, Peru was rocked by a huge earthquake. Now the world is cracking up in more ways than one. I ain't Wong. Hi, Yuho. Happy Monday to you. How are you? Alaska had another earthquake yesterday, and um, a few days ago, Alaska had an earth. Alaska's been having some earthquakes, folks. Seriously, LA is Joey's nuts. Nothing new. California is the land of fruits and nuts. Alex Jones is an ass. Uh-oh, here we go. With his conspiracy that the Minnesota shooter would be found dead and it was a false flag. No, they finally caught him last night. You watched it, Miss Minnie? I did. I did. I watched the entire parade on Saturday. I wanted to see it for myself. So I watched it with open eyes and an open mind. And I will tell you what my thoughts are about it. Yeah, I did. I watched it. Neener, neener, neener. I watched the parade. Woohoo! Because I can. I'm going to check into that Alex Jones thing. California looking to increase gas prices to $8 a gallon? 8? Ooh, I love me some Culvers. Wow. I do too. I love Culvers too. I know. Did you see the Florida Sheriff's press briefing? That's how it should be done. No, I didn't see it, but I heard about it. I heard about it. Yeah. They said gas will be going up. Why is our gas going up? Why? Why is our gas going up? What the heck's going on? I don't get it. Arizona's so hot, my ice cream melted faster than my Wi-Fi during a Zoom. Thank you, Chris, for sharing U-Haul's channel. What's next? I think they said gas is going up 34 cents. Well, what the what? Is there a reasoning for that? It's so hot in Arizona, the roadrunners are taking Ubers to avoid the pavement. That's funny. Reports are the shooter turned himself into the cops. I was told last night, now this is my bad. I was told that he was caught. I did not go research to specifically see how he was caught. So hang on. Let's go. Minnesota shooter caught. Let's read some stories here. Hang on. Let me put it up on my big screen. Big screen, my computer. There we go. Same stories. Yeah, that's the one I wanted. Captured after manhunt. Just a moment. Minnesota lawmakers shooting suspect captured. Yeah, they were killed. Yeah. Identified himself. Yeah, they were the law enforcement over the weekend for Minnesota. They were very specific. They told everybody in Minnesota that there would be 2 cops showing up to everyone's door. If only one cop showed up, you were not supposed to open your door and talk to that cop. He was spotted on a trail camera. He was arrested on Sunday after he was spotted on a trail camera. That's how that happened. Okay. That's how that happened. I highly suggest you don't mess with Israel. Leave them alone. Well, they do tend to go after the people that they think are going to harm them. I got it right. Arizona summer tip: if you see a lake, it's probably just the sun gaslighting. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, it is. It's a mirage. Yeah, Alaska's quite prone to earthquakes and volcanoes. They've had a few, Tony, lately. They have. The devil visited Arizona and said, no way, it's just too hot even for me. Yeah, pretty much. Today it's only going to be 108. Woohoo. Yeah, it's going down a couple degrees. Hmm. The best part for me was when Trump sweared in the new recruits. That is something those young people will never forget. Yeah, I watched that too. I saw the whole thing. Yeah, they caught that guy alive. Democrats are panicking, I hear. I have no idea why. Gas going up because of Iran, Israel, and oil field was blown up. Oh, is that why? Also, just because, we have plenty of oil. We have plenty of oil. But because something blew up, now automatically our gas prices have to go up. That makes no damn sense whatsoever. It doesn't have to go up. There's plenty of oil all over the place. I tried to fry an egg on the sidewalk in Arizona, but burst into flames. It would. If you like puppets making Democrats cry, you'll love Edgar and his interviews Asking America with Edgar. Okay, except, Chris, I have Democrats in my channel, and I try to keep that kind of wording out of my channel because I don't like the Democrats in my channel offended. Yeah. Yep. I kind of said it like that. Yep. I did. Wow. Fighter jets flying low today. House shaking. We had fighter jets the other day. What's that, Rome? What's that link, Rome? Mm, thank you, honey. I'm just waiting for the boss, aka my son, to give the word instructions for the day. Anytime now. Good. They found him in a field by his home in Green Isle. Okay, the dogs found him. I didn't see anything about dogs. Man suspected of shooting. Thank you, Rome. Hi, Zoomflex. Hello, hello. Thank you. Sorry, Miss Minnie. You know what, Chris? It's okay. It's okay. What I would like is that I know there's MAGA people in my channel. I know there's conservatives in my channel. I know there's Democrats in my channel. I don't think there's any liberals in my channel, but they might listen. So I really don't want that kind of talk in my channel simply because, and I'm not trying to make you feel bad, I'm not trying to point you out, nothing like that. I'm just simply explaining there's enough division in our country as it is. There is way more division than we need in our country right now. So I really don't want people to talk like that. Yeah, that's how I just would like to keep the temperature of the chat down because there's so many of us that we really appreciate each other, and I appreciate people's different viewpoints. And I don't want people gone feeling like that. So anyway, Enough. I'll get off my soapbox. However, the ability to refine it is not so much when the refinery is on fire. We have more than one refinery. I'm going to check into the gas stuff. The link is the news article that says the shooter surrendered. Okay, thank you, Rome. Appreciate it. I apologize to everyone I offended. I will not do it again. Thanks for the heads up because I really didn't mean to offend anyone. It's okay, Chris. Really, it's okay. I just kind of want, I'm actually glad you wrote it like you did. How about that, Chris? I'm actually glad you wrote it like you did. I am, because it gave me the opportunity to say that there is a lot of division, and I'm tired of the division, and I'm not going to have a lot of division in my channel. I don't want that. I just don't. I want all of us to still remain a family and be able to talk about stuff that's going on and have a conversation. Good morning, Huntress. Happy Monday to you, sweetheart. How are you doing, honey? Man, I got to be the worst mod ever. I suck at dropping links. No, you don't. You're always throwing out links when I don't even ask you to. You're just right there. You're always posting links. No, I appreciate you, Chris. And Lynn, I haven't seen much of it all, so she's just hanging out in the background. And I know Gary's live too. So Lynn's just hanging out as well. Hi, Spa. Good morning to you. Happy Monday. So I put up a poll because I wanted everybody to guess as to whether I actually watched the parade on Saturday. And with the things that I said about the parade, 65% of you don't think that I didn't watch the parade. That cracks me up. That cracks me up. You guys are so convinced that you think you know what I'm going to do. Nope. You don't have a clue. Oh shit, it's money. Huntress, for that comment, you get 100 points. That's funny. And then, oh crap, it's Monday? Yeah, it is. All day long. I don't care what party people follow, only that the truth is spoken without any excuses. Point the finger at the culprits, not blaming others. My opinion. Agreed. Agreed. Yeah. Hi, sweetie. Good morning to you. All good. Chris, you're a great mod. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. When I talk about Chris, here, Chris, you're going to hear this. You're about to hear this, Chris. When I talk about you to other people, I tell people that I stole you from Fry TV, which is true. I pretty much stole you from Fry TV. At least that's my opinion. And Chris has just worked himself into one of the best moderators I've ever had. Lynn is too. Please don't think anything about that. But Chris just is always throwing out links. He's always welcoming people in. He's very gracious and a good host. And he just shares links without me even asking. And he's always right there. And he always lets me know when he's not available. And if I could pay the man, I would. So, anyway, yeah, there you go. There's a compliment. So deal with it. So just deal with it. Oh, that you did a poll. Let me believe you didn't watch it. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. Casey, you chilling by the work truck, all full of tools ready for the grill. No, she's probably just awake. I read it wrong. I thought you asked if we watched it. I only saw part of it. Oh no, I'm asking you guys if you think, based on the things I've talked about, if you think I actually watched the parade. And I've already answered. I watched the whole blessed thing. I watched it. I watched the whole thing and I was impressed and I liked it. Oh, oh, wow. Morning, all. JoJo's here. Hi, JoJo. Happy Monday to you, honey. I hope you're feeling good this morning. Your husband was up awfully early going out somewhere for breakfast. I'm working my butt up, Gucci, yes. Just woke up and realized apparently I missed a couple days in the week. Oops. Chris is an honorable guy. I can tell and respect that. Yes, he is. No words. Hey, you've worked yourself up into a great position. You have done so awesome for me. And I'm going to just hang out for the minute and say, good morning. Chris, my man. See, I talk about you guys a lot. Y'all don't know. I talk about you guys a lot. And it's all good. Did you know that? It's all good. Yeah. So I watched the parade. I watched it with an open mind. The reason I watched the parade and with an open mind is because the image I have in my brain of parades are the Rose Parade, the Macy's Day Parade, the rodeo parade that we got here in Arizona, specifically Southern Arizona. So I have a lot of different parades in my brain, and when I heard military parade, my brain went to North Korea and China and those types of parades, and I'm like, we don't have those types of parades. Plus, I wasn't real thrilled with the money that I thought was being spent on the parade until I found out where a lot of the money came from and I saw a lot of the sponsors. So I have been, um, mm, yeah, I think the word I might use is corrected, and that's okay. I watched the parade. I was impressed. I really liked seeing the military guys sitting in the tanks and they were all smiling. They were all smiling. I liked to see the different uniforms through all the years of the army and what they were wearing. Um, yeah, I liked it. I did. So, you're not gonna make me cry this morning. 132 refineries down from 250. Most of them don't refine heavy crude. He was up early, had to catch me a train. Okay. All right, Minnie, what are you laughing about? That means a lot. City of New Orleans will be in Arkansas by the day is done, Cruz. If you never thought that they'd never have NWO, that exchange of powers, aka military parades, the golden age, aka the New World Order, is exactly what they celebrate. Here's the thing. Wait a minute, hang on. I like that about you, Casey. You don't mind getting your hands dirty. I bet you can work out youngsters today, but you got to work smart, not hard. Mona's channel. It's all in the numbers of their birthdays, all the way to George Washington's birthdays. Yes. You too. You know what? I must say something. Hang on. All right. Anyway, um, thank you, Chris, for sharing everybody's links this morning. I appreciate that. Yeah, Dennis, I still got that song in my head. I did too. I didn't see anything wrong with it, in my opinion. Other countries do it too, so why can't we? The military needs to be honored for their sacrifice for our freedom. I am proud to be an American. Yeah, I I had my opinions last week about the parade based on my opinion. That's all. And when I realized that who was sponsoring it, I watched it. I heard I heard a bunch of negative aspects to his parade too, and I don't want to sit here and pick it apart. I heard aspects as to it was too hot, he started it too early, there wasn't a lot of people like they said there were going to be. I don't want to pick apart all that stuff. I don't want to talk about it. I just let it go and say that it happened. A lot of us watched it. I can appreciate the fact that it was put on. It was nice to see a bunch of the military and everything. So yeah, my tune changed, and there's nothing wrong with that. I have every right to change my mind about stuff, and I will do that all the time. I'm the train they call the Cuddy of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles today. I don't know what that song is. I'll have to figure that out. The letters that were given during Poppy Bush's funeral read, "They know everything." Sorry. Mm, I've never seen that. The look on the faces of those new recruits being sworn in. Yeah, they were pretty happy. Yeah, I know. I know. I did like that the guys operating all the equipment were having a great time. They were all smiling. They had a parade and it was honoring them. And I was okay with it. Ta da! It did seem like something Trump might have wanted for his birthday when he was a kid. Probably. Probably. The parachuters were cool. Yeah, the parachuters were cool. Yeah, every aspect to it was cool. I thought it was neat. Now, I'm not old enough to have seen anything else except for the other countries. So, hang on. Oh, come on now. Yeah, I know. I know. I know. Chris, I only knew you knew, brother, about what really happened. About what really happened, you'd all be scared. The train they call the city of New Orleans, that song was in my head through the first video Dennis made this morning. Got it. I didn't watch his short, I just watched his video. Sing it for her, Chris. Good morning, America, huh? Oh, that song? Hang on. Good morning, America, how are you? Right? Is that the one? I don't think I quite have the right tone. But I think that's it. Those robot dogs were amazing. I don't like seeing. I'm having a five-way conversation this morning. Oh, this is fun. Okay, anyway, moving on. So that's the song. It is okay. Okay, it kind of popped in my head. It's like, good morning, America. How are you? Who sings that? Who's that? Whose voice is that? Hmm. Whose voice is that? I can't remember. I can't remember. And the drones were big. See, mm, I don't like drones either, but that's just me. I kind of cringe at technology. I guess that's where it's coming from. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't want to talk about technology this morning. No, I don't want to. Don't you know me? I'm your native son. Yeah, I'm your native son. Yeah, on the train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles till the day is done. Yeah, that song. I just need to hear it because I'm not singing it right. I can tell. I can tell. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Appreciate that. Well, since we're sharing on my mom's side of the family, many were in all lines of the military, even different lines of law enforcement. It may sound odd coming from a Chicano household. No, 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 no. Raider Rich, me personally, that doesn't sound bad at all. I've been here for 53 years. Most of the cops, the sheriffs, the everything, the first responders, I know every single one of them's a Mexican, Chicano, a Mexican. Call them what you want. Be nice. Be nice. But yeah, yeah, no, that's not odd to me at all, Raider Rich. And I've got a lot of military in my family. My grandfather was in World War II. My father, who's still alive, fought for Vietnam. My Uncle Larry, who died a little while ago, he fought for Vietnam too. My boyfriend, that passed away 4 years ago, served in the Navy. And I have a cousin right now who is in the National Guard. Also, one of my brothers was in Afghanistan and did 4 tours. So, yeah, I have a lot of military in my family too. North Korea's parades honor the late leader of the Kim's grandfather, I believe. Ah, yeah, I think they do too. So that's Willie Nelson. Johnny Cash sings it too. It's on Dennis's short. Okay, everyone singing. I use Johnny. Okay, okay. Arlo Guthrie. Oh, and there's two people saying Arlo Guthrie. Thank you. What's next in Spa? Thank you. Appreciate that. I'm gonna take the poll down since most of you have voted now. Um, I just wanted to see how many of you actually thought that I didn't watch the parade. And I wanted to surprise you guys. And it looks like I did. 25 votes, no 60. Wow. Oh, my family is. You should be. Yeah. Without the police, we would be living in one of them protests all the time or until they did themselves in, right? My uncle was part of the Hungarian currency change and then paid the Soviets with the outdated money. My uncle had to escape and had secret security to return for his Montreal. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Yeah, Chris, I can't say more. Got you. That's very interesting. Huh. So, good morning, Momo. Happy Monday to you. How are you? So, over the weekend, we had some Minnesota lawmakers taken off the planet, and they weren't expecting to be taken off the planet. And fortunately, The killer was arrested last night. Good. So that's done. That's over with. Now, I know there was some controversy and stuff surrounding Tim Waltz. I don't want to talk about that stuff this morning. I don't want to hear it. I just am going to let them figure it out and charge him. Although they charged, I saw that. Where did I see that this morning? He was charged, and the charges said that it was not premeditated. But hang on. Didn't he wear some type of a latex mask kind of thing? Doesn't that go to a premeditation? I would say it does. I would. I would say it does. I'm glad I was wrong on the poll. Can I vote yes? It's already over. I ended the poll. But it's okay. It's okay. I know. I'm going to take just a couple minutes just to say a few things to you guys. I am well aware that some of you are just not happy with the way that I've been talking about stuff and things and the way things are going. You don't have to agree with me. No one ever does. You don't have to agree with me, and I happen to see things quite differently than other people do. I do. I see them quite differently. And that's why I talk about stuff. Because I bring stuff up to you guys. Because sometimes the way I think about something is totally off base. Because I haven't considered everything. Not premeditated. Wait, hang on. I'm drinking warm tea. I'm drinking my iced tea. I still got iced tea this morning. Well, I guess Casey clocked in on her time card. Love that noise it makes. Makes too much sense. Yeah. Not premeditated? Bullcrap. He had a manifesto and a list of people. I know, Momo, but I saw the charges this morning. And the charges say not premeditated. Uh-huh. You can look them up, sweetie. Yeah, Minty, it does. And all the No Kings flyers in his car. I know. Things are going to get interesting when the truth comes out who made him do it. Who made him do... That's an interesting way of putting that. He had a list. I know. I know. Gooch, I don't have a job. I work for free. Mm. The poll had to go to therapy due to too many undecided relationships. It's your channel, your words. Thank you, U-Haul. Appreciate that. I'm gonna question my government. I'm gonna question authority. It's what I do, darn it. I always have. I always have. So yeah. I was joking, Casey. You should know me by now. We all do. Good morning, Kelly. Happy Monday to you, honey. I hope you had a great weekend. I think that will change as the investigation proceeds. I would hope so, Momo, because the initial charges of not premeditated doesn't exactly fly with all the information we've already been handed. It doesn't match up. So, yeah, polls keep in shape by running in the margins. Rome, I love you. I you just really make my morning. You do. One of these days, I am going to make it a point. I don't know how, but I will pray about it. And one of these days, I'm going to make it up to Wisconsin. I'm going to stop in Nebraska because I want to give somebody a hug. And I'm going to make it up to Wisconsin. And then I'm going to head up to Michigan. Because some of you, I would thoroughly enjoy meeting in person. I really would. Yep. No kings means loss of power is just saying them parades in the USA and the UK on the same day. Yeah, I didn't know that. Did you guys know that King Charles celebrated his birthday on Saturday just like President Trump? Did y'all know that? Thanks, Chris, for sharing Kelly's link. Listen, the New World Order is here. There's a lot of stuff going on. Hey, Huntress, I read a few things this morning from my email. I'm going to have a conversation with you today because my tune has changed about a couple things also. So I probably will forward you the email, and I want to talk about a few things with you today. Yeah, I'm encouraged again, and I'll share why with you. Okay, I'm actually encouraged. It's pretty cool. It's some good news, sweetie. It's some good news. Yeah. Bondi's Fed charge is overriding the state charges. We haven't had a king since the revolution. I know. People have been using that word a lot. I've used it myself. Yeah, you guys know that. I have. Yeah, Miss Huntress, that means Jesus is coming. You got that right. Casey retired young. I will not live like a madman. That No Kings protest was a flop. Many went home after just a few hours, took the money, and went home. Some people are calling it a flop. I happen to know that because of the lawmakers that were murdered in Minnesota, they went ahead and the entire state of Minnesota tried to cancel the No Kings protests. It didn't work. Minnesota ended up having some of the biggest protests they've ever had. So, yeah, it was. I would say in some places, my little town, for instance, nothing happened. But Tucson was thousands. Phoenix was insane. So I think it just depends on where you were. I'm sure the charges will be adjusted as the investigation progresses. I'm going to agree. Yeah, Tony, every single one of those scheduled protests was 2 hours or less. Yes, the one that was here was only an hour because it was over 100 degrees when they held it. For the old people, I'm surprised that no one keeled over. Honestly, I retired at 52. Yes, Gooch. It was a goal I set in 91. I did not know that. You meet me in person, you would want to have me stay. Most couldn't even articulate why they were protesting to begin with. Oh, really? I didn't see any, but did they interview people, Momo, and they didn't have a clue? I don't know. I didn't see that. Tony, they were only scheduled for so many hours. Ours was 3 hours scheduled. Wow. Have a great day and blessings, everyone. I'm off. Bye, Tony. Have an absolutely wonderful day of work. I hope you have a great day. Sounds good. Yeah, I've got some things to share with you, Huntress, that is helping, honey. I can't wait to share them with you. Yeah. King Charles's birthday is November 14th. But they had a birthday party. Chris, I watched it. I watched it on Saturday morning. There was a whole pomp and circumstance celebration in the UK. Retired at 52, like Ripley's Believer. I Googled it. Okay, Chris, I believe you. It's just that they held it. He is coming soon. I know. Next year is our 250-year birthday since 1776. Oh, that ought to be fun. It's always peaceful in Michigan, thank God. That's a good thing. Did anyone see the news conference last night about the capture? No, I didn't. I missed that. Yeah, I missed it. Our Missouri governor called up the militia ahead of the 14th. Yes, Cactus. Okay. I didn't. Waltz is a hypothetical ass, in my opinion. Google when King Charles' birthday is. Okay, Chris. We'll do. We'll do. November 14th, 1948. So, why were they celebrating stuff on London Saturday, June? Oh, wait, hang on. In addition to his actual birthday of November 14th, King Charles is feted. Is that the word? Is that how you say that? Feted each year with public festivities of his birthday in June, with a parade known as Trooping the Color, with this year's celebration being held in London on Saturday, June 14th. Oh, that's what it was. Hmm. That's interesting. Feted. What does that word mean? I've seen that word before, and I don't know what that means. I'm going to look up that word. Hang on, guys. I just don't know what that means. Yeah, meaning. It's a verb. Honor or entertain someone lavishly. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. All right. Understood. They're setting the stage. Oh, just wait, honey. I've got really good news for you. Trust me. Oops, hypocritical. I was like, hypothetical? Is that the right? Hang on. They celebrated the Queen when she was alive twice a year, didn't they? I believe. I don't remember. You know what, Dennis? I never paid attention to the UK that much. Sorry, but I haven't. So, so yeah, now I get it. I never paid attention to that stuff. Nope. You can see is the longer I live stream, and I'm going to pick on myself. I'm going to pick on myself. So here we go. Be prepared. The longer I live stream, the more we go through history and stuff and things, the more you realize how much I don't know. I'm, and I'm being honest with you. And I'm picking on myself. And I don't care. There's a lot I don't know. There's a lot I didn't pay attention to. So, yeah. So, thank you guys for knowing what I don't. Seriously. The UK, I believe, has a set day to celebrate the birthday of King and Queen, kind of like President's Day. Thank you, Kelly. I had no idea, sweetheart. I saw it, Momo was part of our news. Got it. I don't need Google when I know the topic and subject. And I know some things. And apparently the things that I know are getting smaller. It's all right. It's all right. I don't ignore you. No. I'm seeing it as you were reading it, Miss Minnie. Google Los Angeles anti-ICE rioter attacking the LAPD earlier last week complains that an officer close-range shot to his groin with a rubber bullet severely bruised one of his testicles and shattered the other. Ironically, this rioter needs ice. You did not. Oh, that's funny, but it's not funny. Sorry. I wish you were on StreamYard. This is huge news, and yet nobody understands the codes that are decoded. And that's why I keep saying to you, I've got good news for you, sweetheart. Please. I've got good news for you. I really do. Hang on. Hang on. I just read that on Twix. Okay. See, I call it you call it what I do. Sorry, not sorry, Rome. He FAFO. Yeah. So the king is supposed to celebrate his birthday twice a year. Every king has done it. Got you. Okay. As ice goes, they've been in my valleys for years, but back then they were in. Yeah. Yeah. These secret societies use numbers to communicate. There's also a whole chapter in the Bible called Numbers. I know. I know. I've got information for you. Oh, it's awesome information too. Anyway, sometimes I'd rather know nothing. You know, Miss Rome Ice. That's terrible. Well, terribly funny. Yeah. They take the days and age of birthdays in this decode. Yep. Hey, would you look at who just walked into my chat on a Monday morning? Good morning, sweetheart. Hi, Beth. Happy Monday to you, honey. It is really, really nice to see you. If I wasn't so far away, I'd give you a hug. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of us that do. Yep. Good morning, sweetheart. Save, and I challenge all to take a half hour to know the truth. I'm 4 hours away from the LA riots. I don't care. Next case. Next case. Proof of life. I like it. I like it. It's nice to see you, sweetheart. Yep, it really is. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Save for homework. Seriously, we need to watch. All right, let me throw the tab up. Hang on. Oh, thank God my volume was off on that. I've never seen that channel. Okay. Yeah. Rachel's getting ready to go to work. Yes. Rachel's getting ready to go to work. I'm going to assume, because I do that, I'm going to assume that the protests are just going to continue. Hello, hang on. What we got? Thanks, honey. Thank you, thank you. I want to miss something here. Yep, I know. All good. Yeah, I'm assuming that the protests are just going to continue. That is what I have noticed and what I have seen. Portland Andy is, in my opinion, he's a good restreamer. He's a really good restreamer. He's been showing a lot of the stuff that's going on. That channel that we shared earlier, I don't know when he's going to go live again. I hope he goes live today. If anybody would like that link again, we will gladly share it with you. The name of the channel is John Hicks. He rides his e-bike around LA and shows some of the best content. In my opinion, he just gets down there. He's listening to a police scanner and he's down there. And the other day he was like, oh, it's popping up at Broadway and such. And he turned this way, turned that way, turned this way, and boom, he was right there. How is she liking her job? She's loving it. She's absolutely loving it. She gets to be in a lab. She gets to work alongside neurosurgeons. She's been thrown into a research project. They asked her if she's going into, after high school, they've asked her if she's going into medical school. And she said, yes, she's very much going into medical school. And so they're going to give her some shadowing opportunities of the neurosurgeons and some clinical opportunities too. So she really loves it. There's a lot of lab reports she has to write up. There's progress notes that she has to do. It's a lot of lab work and paperwork. And it's really helping prepare her for college because the College of Medicine, they built into the hospital. I had no idea they did that. And she's learning so much. And yeah, she comes home every day, and instead of being physically tired, she's brain tired. She I know you guys know the difference. She's brain tired. So yeah, it's this job, this internship is really good for her in different ways that we didn't know. It's really neat. It's a great opportunity for her. My grandparents, may they rest in peace. If they were alive today, they would say what happened in LA is a disgrace. Yeah, I know. I know. When you watch, please listen to Mr. Pearson. He's in Chicago and a good man. Okay. Can you please share the link again? Sure, sure, Wendy. Been listening, but Sassy has me busy this morning. Chris has got it right there. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate it. I was just going to do that. Oh, that's awesome for her cactus. Yeah, Beth, it really is. It's so different for her, and she's really enjoying it. So, yeah. Not saying names, but I laugh with. I'm watching the live stream yard, and I'm not typing nothing, and the entire panel is talking about me. She's in for a fantastic experience. Yeah, I'm so proud and happy for the experience she's getting. Thank you, JoJo. Appreciate it. Yeah, she's really. I've just. This is what her third week. She's only got her third week. She's got 7 weeks total, and I already see a slight change in her and a little more maturity. She got her first paycheck. She took her dad out for Father's Day. She bought a couple things for the house. She asked us if we needed a few things, anybody needed anything. She bought a few groceries. She even bought her mom a couple of monsters. So, yeah, I'm really happy she was given this experience because it's really good for her. It's really good for her. It's neat. Chris, thank you. You're an awesome mod. Yes, he is. Washington was the first and Trump is the last president. I have something to say about that. I do. And as of right now, I think I have had enough to talk about this morning. So I'm going to go ahead and shut down for the morning. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Beth, so nice to see you, honey. Really appreciate you showing up this morning. They wrote a book already on the last president. Got you. That's a good girl. Yeah, definitely. She's doing great. You guys have an absolutely wonderful Monday. I super appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for joining my channel this morning and participating in my poll. That cracks me up. Kelly will probably be going live later on Monday. I don't see any reason why not. Uh, let's have a good Monday, huh? Let's have a good Monday. I would love a good Monday. Yep, where nothing really bad happens and we all just have a great day. Have a great day, everyone. Appreciate the love. You're most welcome. You're most welcome. Y'all have a good one. Bye, everyone. Take care. Bye, Lynn.